Hello everybody, this is Craig at 9Volt Games, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Doom, precisely 4 minutes of Doom, and I was waiting for the perfect part of the game for me to do this video for, and it's right here, with the introduction of the Mancubus. But, no man, here's what I think about Doom. Now, story-wise, I think that Doom 3 is the best. This one, so far, doesn't touch it, because it's kind of like, you know, as it's a reboot, it's kind of like they're re-emulating what the story of Doom 3 was. This time around, it's actually a lady named Olivia who's the main antagonist, you could say, or who's trying to aid Hell. And it is essentially the same story. And what happens is, with the story being told, you're not recapturing it. Now, if you think of something like The Legend of Zelda, all right. Legend of Zelda is pretty much the same exact story or framework every single time. And that works for Zelda. And it's kind of always worked for Doom. And this one, I think, actually, because what they were trying to do is they had the same framework and they were trying to do the same story, that it kind of is lacking in the story department. I was kind of hoping to get something fresh now that it's under the Bethesda umbrella. And what they did with Wolfenstein: The New Order kind of set the bar high for, like, okay, we can take these bro-style arcade shooters from the yesteryears and we can actually make it something that's got, like, a gripping story and good characters. And they didn't do that with this game. So, story-wise, and this, what I'm talking about here is strictly single-player. I have not touched the multiplayer since the beta, or alpha, and I'm not talking about anything to do with multiplayer. So this is strictly single player. So obviously story gets a bunch of points off. The presentation of each level is awesome. Like, you are really ramped up to go into the next level, but that has nothing to do with has nothing to do with the story. It has everything to do with the gameplay. The gameplay is tight. It is a fast-paced action arena feeling shooter. Even though you're going through linear levels, what you're seeing right now actually looks like a fucking multiplayer arena shooter in the vein of Quake. And that's what I've actually seen a lot of people saying there. Oh, this is Quake. And it kind of does feel like Quake when you're playing it. But the thing is, why does it feel like Quake? Well, here's one thing I give this game praise to. It feels more like the original Dooms than Doom 3 did. Doom 3 was very heavily scripted. And as you can see with this started, it was clearly scripted. But, I mean, it's fucking mayhem all around. Whereas, you know, Doom 3, you'd walk down a hallway, there'd be like 5 zombies. You knew it was going to be there, you know, every time. And it was, like I said, it was scripted. Like, you only have, like, 2 or 3 imps you're going to have to fight at a time, and then all of a sudden more come out. This one kind of just dumps everything onto you at one time. And then, right when you're feeling a little relaxed, it dumps more shit onto you. And that was the original feeling of the Doom that I knew growing up on PC, Doom 1 and 2, where you're kind of, like, at the point where you're fighting so much, and then you're like, you see more enemies coming, you're like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? And while you hate it at the time, it creates this awesome experience that's like, holy shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Every 10 seconds, I'm like, I'm gonna die, or I've come so close to dying. It's truly intense, and it's something that only a game like Doom can create. So, you can have a shitty story. You know what I mean? And, I mean, the main character is quiet. Doom guy is a silent protagonist. And it's okay, because it's not the story and all that shit that's going to bring you back. It's this, what you're watching right now. It is so intense and everything is so close quarters, and I'm not even playing on the hardest difficulty yet. There are secrets galore. You can unlock original Doom levels in here. You got upgrading your weapons, you upgrade your character, you upgrade your suit. There's a lot of replayability in here for the single-player aspect. I can't wait to get into multiplayer, but there's so much for me to explore in single-player. Guys, please go get this game. Thank you for watching.